Okay, yes. Welcome to TSAN Radio, the show about nothing but yet about everything. I go by the name of Kash Dinero, and this is the Kash 101 series. I am sitting here with a lovely young lady. She goes by the name of SHAR, aka Mimi. Mimi. Would you like to introduce yourself? Even though I already did. Would you like to do it yourself?
No, you did perfectly fine.
Was I good?
You were great.
I was great?
You were great.
That's what she said.
Crazy.
I don't know. This is like the 5th or 6th installment in the Kash 101 series. I know they said, okay, you only interview women, but no. Last episode I had 90 ENT here. We talked about a lot of things Harlem. But nevertheless, let's get into SHAR. You reside in New York City?
I do. I'm from Harlem. So we're not talking Harlem?
We can talk Harlem.
We can talk Harlem. I'm from Harlem.
Do you love Harlem?
I love Harlem.
What do you love about Harlem right now?
I think Harlem has changed a lot. I mean, it's not the Harlem we grew up in.
Facts.
I love the people that's still there, that's surviving to stay there.
Right.
But
The Originites.
yes, the Originites, the original Harlemites. I love them.
The original Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been removed as far as like placement for a few 8-9 years.
Yeah.
But I still frequent the area. Am I still considered an original Harlem Night, even though I haven't lived there in years?
Of course you are. I'm sure your name rings bells in the streets. It's only one Kash, right?
I haven't. No, it's not actually. I found out it's a few of them.
Real name Kash?
I don't know if it's their real name.
Okay. But I'm removed, 2 years? I'm definitely still considered a Harlemite.
So you are Harlem to the core.
All day.
But
it
you
doesn't
don't
leave.
It doesn't leave?
It doesn't leave.
Do you still say yo B?
Of course. Yo, that's a New York thing now. That's not just a Harlem thing.
I think maybe.
You think it's a Harlem thing?
I think maybe. I don't know where the B came from, but I got to do some research.
B is definitely Harlem, but I feel like all over New York says B.
They have to now, right?
They have to now.
Go to Brooklyn and be like, yo, chill, B. Nah, son, we don't talk about that.
Everybody says son, though.
Everybody says son, right?
And dead ass.
Dead ass is universal.
Definitely.
If you're being serious,
dead ass serious.
Dead ass serious. I don't know what to talk to you about because you're like a happy person. You're very how can I describe you?
I'm not that interested.
You're very
Kash.
uplifting.
Oh, thank you. I try to be.
You're beautiful also.
Thank you.
Okay, you know what? We were having a pre-conversation about women knowing what they are getting themselves into when they go see a guy, depending on what time of night, what the situation may be, the place. And I think I was saying something. I think I saw an interview with the woman that claimed that Tupac had raped her years ago. Rest in peace to Tupac, whatever. And she was saying, yeah, it happened. Like she wasn't retracting her words or saying anything different. But I always felt weird when that thing came out because if you go to somebody's hotel room, especially a celebrity, which probably has a line of females waiting for them.
Yeah.
At any given moment.
Yeah. And
you go there at 3 a.m. or, whatever time in the late night to a hotel room where this artist or celebrity, actor or athlete might be a bit intoxicated and they're used to certain activities at that time. What the fuck do you expect? I mean, I don't condone rape. I'm just saying,
right.
As a woman, what's your opinion if you don't mind speaking on that?
So I don't really like remember much of the Tupac trial thing because it was a long time ago. We were young, and I haven't seen the young lady's tales. I don't want to call it tales because it's her truth, I guess, right?
Her truth.
It's her truth.
I like the way you said that.
So I can't really speak on that, but as a woman You know, I think we have to be very careful, especially in these days with that whole Me Too movement going on and stuff like that.
What is that?
Well,
not that I'm naive or ignorant or stupid. I get it. It's like, is it like Me Too? Like, I'm going to say something also?
No, it happened to me too.
Oh, it happened to me too.
It happened to me too.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry, ladies. Don't tear me up.
No, it's fine. But you do have to be aware. Now, first of all, a woman always has the right to say no. So if she's ass naked in your bed and she says no, you back the fuck down, right?
Damn right.
You back the fuck down, because anything outside of that is rape, sexual assault, and you don't want to put yourself in that situation. But as a woman, don't put yourself in that situation. If you go into this man's hotel room, you're going to this man's house, you're getting in his bed, and he puts a move on you, don't be surprised and then want to cry rape or cry sexual assault. If he does that to you, then of course stand up for yourself. But just don't ever put yourself in that situation, because you never know how crazy people are. You have to hold yourself accountable, and I feel like a lot of women should definitely do that. Don't go to that man's hotel room at 3 o'clock in the morning after he's been drinking that brown liquor. You don't know what's going to happen.
Or white liquor.
Or white liquor. Any liquor. You know, especially the all turned up all night. Just don't do it. Just don't do it, because you never know what's going to happen. You don't want to be a part of that Me Too movement. It's not a popular club to be in.
That's it's not dope that you know the movement because of the premise of it, but I like what you said though. Like, you don't want to be a part of it. It's
not a club you want to carry a card to that club.
Right.
You don't want to be a member.
Right.
Yeah.
You rather go to the SlutWalk.
I guess, yeah.
And just do you. But no, I get what you're saying. It's really unfortunate that women do go through these situations.
Absolutely.
But it's also unfortunate for some of the accused that go through situations, because sometimes they're not in the wrong, but maybe the wrong place.
Yeah.
Or their target. You know, sometimes it can be set up. I don't know. If I was a woman, I'm not going to Mike Tyson's hotel room at 3 a.m. expecting to talk.
Absolutely not.
No homo.
I don't want you going to Mike Tyson's room at all.
No, I would do it now. I'm not scared of Mike Tyson.
You're not scared of Mike Tyson?
Nah.
I'm still scared of Mike Tyson. But yeah.
I am. I'm just saying that because I got to say tough stuff. But
you got to be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no. I just be careful.
Be very careful. That's what I would say. And that's what I would tell my niece or any of my goddaughters. Just be careful. I dated a woman, and she called me to her apartment. She called me at about 11 o'clock, right, at night, and she was like, "Yeah, you should come through." And I was like, "All right," you know, being a typical man. And when I got there, I was kind of like, you know, power was on. It was kind of like a cool, chill vibe. I was like, "Oh, this is dope. I'm gonna watch me a little TV, have a little convo," you know. She cut the TV off. She was, you know, her motive was definitely. She wanted some?
She wanted something, yeah. And I wasn't ready, and she got a little upset. I was just saying, like.
So what'd you say?
I said, "Can I watch TV for a little bit? Can I relax?" You know, I don't.
Awkward.
You know. Yeah, because I'm, you know, everybody's not the you know, just, I can't wait to get over this as soon as you open the door.
They're not?
Not me. I don't know.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, shit.
I'm fucking with you.
SHAR is fucking with me on my own shit.
I'm fucking with you.
How dope is that?
But did she call you again?
Well, she had to, because I eventually wound up doing it.
Oh my God.
But no, it was I was just, you know, it's like but I knew what was going on. So I played a little game, but I if I'm going to go over there late at night after 12 and it's far somewhere, like,
why didn't you want to have sex with her?
I did. I just didn't want to do it as soon as I walked in the door. I needed some warm up time.
You needed some water? What did you need?
I needed to watch. First of all, I wanted to see the episode of Power. It was a Sunday.
Okay.
This is when Power was new. It was like in season 2. And I was
popping.
Yeah. I said, "You got that Power on?" She said, "Yeah, come on over. It's I got it on demand."
Okay.
She cut it off right when Ghost and Tommy had a little, you know, I don't want to get into it, but, you know, I don't know. It was expectations. situations, places, timing.
But you knew you was going over there late at night. I mean, girls were not as naive as one may think. If you inviting some dude over to your crib, it's late, it's 11, 12 o'clock at night, you trying to get it popping. You know what I'm saying? So you expect him to come through the door, want to get it popping too. You know, so you not wanting to and then leaving. She called you again?
No, we did it. We did it.
Oh, you did it.
I just needed a little bit of TV time first. That's all.
You just need to breathe first.
Yeah, and that was it. I just wasn't jumping on as soon as I got there.
Okay.
It all worked out. Don't get me wrong. I wanted to see that episode. It was power before pussy, not the power of the pussy. It was power before pussy. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, right. I knew, you know, because I'm like, what else would she be calling me over for? I know I'm great company. I'm a riot.
Hilarious.
But I still know at that time nobody needs a riot. Not that kind of riot. They want a different kind of party going on. So I you know, I don't know. But when it comes to men though, if you come inside somebody's apartment after 12, and men talk about this all the time. It's not don't come over and not give me no pussy. That's kind of whack to say, even though we say it. But it's kind of like you got to know that we're expecting something, though.
Expecting?
Yes.
Okay.
It won't always happen.
Yeah.
But most men will expect that kind of thing, though.
Of course. Yeah, that's just...
It's the typical...
It's what it is. As a woman, you should know that.
Have you ever encountered one of those situations?
What?
Where maybe you thought you were just going to hang out and the guy...
pushed up on me and I didn't want to? I mean, of course I have. I mean...
Was it how, like, on a level from 1 to 10, how uncomfortable was it? But you're pretty, like... You're kind of cool, so you probably was like... You brushed it off probably, like...
Well, let me say this. I always say this, I'm a grown-ass woman, right? So if I'm chilling with you and you're pushing up on me and I'm letting it go down or whatever, it's because I want to, not because I'm feeling intimidated or anything. If I want this shit to stop, yo, chill. What you doing? Chill. I'm gonna let you know. So I would never just go with the flow if I didn't want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually sitting right next to her and I am not pushing up on her. I just want to put that out there. No, I get what you're saying. That's really dope. So it's ultimately it's up to you, right?
Absolutely. I'm never gonna like. What was this actor's name? I forget his name. The Indian kid, when he just had a situation where
Ansari, something like that.
Yeah,
Azari,
funny
Azizi.
Kid. Yeah, and you know his situation. I mean. She gave him head and everything.
I seen something, but I didn't read because he's so funny in some of the movies. Yeah, it's hard to take those situations.
So from what I can remember, because I read it, I was kind of drunk, but it was. She came over to his house.
She's drunk now.
Not that much. She came over to his house. I think they pledged each other orally, and then
69
the next day.
Oh, sorry,
not at the same time. I think it was at different times.
That's even better.
Then the next day, you know, she told him she felt a little awkward about it, and he apologized. He was like, well, I didn't know that you didn't want that, because again, she was at his house, because at no point did she get up and fucking leave. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and now she want to scream the Me Too movement too, and just try to ruin the guy's fucking career. You know, it's just like, at what point was, I don't want to be vulgar, but
no. Okay. This is my show.
It's like when his dick was in your mouth,
right,
and you felt uncomfortable. Why didn't you stop? Like, at what point were you not feeling uncomfortable? After it was already in there? Like, I'm confused.
Or after he said, "I'm going to come," and you kept going,
or something like that. Like, that's when I'm like, ladies, we have to hold ourselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just have to. Fuck you doing? Like, I don't know. I don't ever want to. Well, it's her truth, right?
So wait. That was homeboy situation.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
Just oral sex.
They had oral sex.
Your oral sex is kind of like a hug.
What do you mean?
you do it. You know, it's not like it's
Would you date a woman who didn't do it?
No.
No, why not?
I love oral sex.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Yes, I would date if I like them enough.
You just said you wouldn't.
I know. I had to think about it. Because that's wrong.
Not all women do it.
It's I don't know all women, but I've yet to. You're right. There's probably some women that, but it's such a touchy topic.
Why?
No pun intended.
Why is it touchy?
Because I don't want to say that I couldn't like a woman or be with a woman if she didn't do it.
Yeah.
But that's something I like.
Right.
So now we get the blame sometimes when we step out. So say, okay, you don't do it, but I love you, darling. But I just need to get this blowjob here and there from somebody else just to fulfill that factor.
Then you would just have to find a woman who was okay with that. If you started dating a woman and she told you from jump that wasn't her thing, and you still decided that you want to be with this woman, you can't go out there cheating on her and getting head from somebody else.
That is true. I was speaking from another male's perspective, not mine.
He was asking for a friend?
Asking for a friend. Of a friend. Of a friend.
I think more people should be upfront in the beginning of their do's and don'ts and likes and dislikes.
I agree.
So you're not surprised,
Yeah, but then it's kind of like the age we live in, the world we live in right now. If you don't, a person can love you to death, but if you don't,
what?
They're liable to step out. And it's not because they don't love you; it's because
I don't think that's
they
okay.
love that.
I think
that kind
that
of attention.
it should be. I think that's something that should be discussed. And if you, as a man,
what if you love the person though?
Then you got to love everything about them and them not. I don't ever think it's okay to cheat. Like, oh, she wasn't doing this, she wasn't doing that. Then leave her. Then break up.
What if you love her though, and she just doesn't suck dick?
Then that's the green card to go get it from somewhere else. Then that's a conversation you have to have with her.
She said green card.
Green light. Like you
gotta go across the border so you won't get caught, right?
But that's a conversation that you have to have with her up front. Like, yo, I love you. You don't do this. I'm gonna go out here. And if she's okay with that, then that's all right. I don't know who would be, but
that's true. But if the woman loves you, wouldn't she conform to it? At least try to enjoy it.
I mean, she can give it a good old college try. But then again, you don't know. You don't know.
Wait. What the fuck is a college try?
A good old college try. That means you gave it your best, and it just didn't work out.
If it didn't work, it
just didn't work. But you tried. Yeah.
I went, but no degree.
Yeah, I went couple semesters. It just didn't work out, But I think that's a good old college try.
I'm gonna use that.
I just know some people that have, I know a woman who has some trauma with it. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, so that's not her thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she sucked a lot of dicks in one day, and then somebody told and.
No, she has some childhood trauma with it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that's not something that she wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it brings something back for her. So she just doesn't do it. So any man that she dates, they have to understand she's not doing that because it brings back all these fucked up memories for her.
Right.
So I don't think that it should give a guy a green light to cheat on her.
No. Yeah. I'm being silly, but and especially if you like someone a lot or you love someone, then yeah, it's things you look past. Me, I could. It'll take some time.
Oh, shut up, Cash.
What? Nah, I just got my dick sucked a lot in my day, and I just like.
And that's your thing, so that's a deal breaker for you. You gotta
I won't
suck
say
my
a deal
dick.
breaker.
It's a deal breaker.
I won't say a deal breaker. It's definitely not a deal breaker, but it'll be tough. But if that shows you how much the person means to you. If you can put that away, hey man, shit. How did we get to oral sex?
I don't know.
We transitioned from rape to The good old college tries. What? Yeah. All right, no, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm here with Shaw, TSAN Radio, the show about nothing. Shout out to Young Billy D, Inky J, Coco Licious, Godiva D, Miss K, the whole family. I go by the name of Kash, of course. This is Kash 101. And I'm sitting here with Shaw. She's a lovely young lady, very uplifting, very spunky. She doesn't like that analogy, but you know what I mean. Energetic.
Okay.
Hopefully she'll come back for another show when we got the whole team here that she can chime in on some of our wacky shows. We started off talking about expectations in the middle of the night and stuff like that. Like, I had a situation, like I said, where I knew what it was. I just wasn't coming in ready. You say you knew somebody that went through the similar thing, or no?
No.
Okay, that was.
I'm sitting next to you. You're not paying attention to me?
I'm paying attention. Hold on. Let me get my shit. Listen. I'm very good at this. I'm just slipping up right now. No, I feel bad because there's people in prison right now because of accusations.
Absolutely.
And that sucks. I think that if it comes out that the person accused was not really guilty, the accuser should face some type of punishment, whether it be jail time or it's something. Because especially I don't care if you got locked up for 2 months and then it came out that you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You lost 2 months of your life.
Absolutely.
So the other person that's it? Like they just walk away and...
It has to be some type of accountability. You can't just go around saying people did something to you.
Right.
And they going to jail and you just out here lying or being vindictive. And you're just getting away with it like my bad. Like it has to be some type of something. Yeah, it's a lot of women.
I ain't saying send them away for life or anything like that, but like, come on, like that's even the
something,
people,
a fine, probation, something.
Right,
I don't know,
right.
Something.
I know a lot of people.
I don't want to put jail on nobody, but
exactly. I know a lot of people when they get like, I seen something on the news the other day, and the dude was like, he did like 25 years, and then he was found not guilty, and they let him out, and they gave him like a couple $1 million. Huh?
Some people just get a bus ticket and sit on their way home. And not even an apology or anything from the state. So
that's when I would go crazy. If I did a long time and then you send me about my way and say, hey, at least you're free. Yeah. I'm gonna fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
And it might be an innocent person because I'm angry.
Now you're really gonna go to jail for something you did.
But shit, at least you know you did it.
At least you know you did it. Yeah.
Imagine sitting in the can for some shit you really did do and you know in your heart you didn't do it.
Have you seen this show? I think it comes on A&E, and it's called 60 Days In or something like that. People are volunteering to go to jail for the experience.
What?
It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Muhammad Ali's daughter was in there, not Layla, one of the other sisters. It's just like they experience this time in jail to see what the inmates are like and to talk to them. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. But no one is supposed to know that they're, really not an inmate. But they go through the whole experience. It's called like 60 Days In. And I'm watching this like, why would somebody do that? It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. What
did they show exactly what kind of prisons?
Yeah, it's like they was in Atlanta.
I mean, like, were they like those... I don't know too much about prison or jail or anything like maximum security and minimum security.
Minimum security prison.
So it's like not too violent offenders, too much, like no killers.
I mean, shit, it's still jail.
Word.
Fuck, I don't know.
Either way, some angry motherfuckers in there somewhere.
You imagine you're in there. You could go in there for something stupid and turn into something totally different by the time you leave. So
if they offered you $50,000, would you do 60 days in jail?
No, that's not a lot.
100,000.
No.
A cool meal for 60 days in the women's prisons.
Fucking why not? Wait, what kind of prison?
Yo, that's how you know.
Fed jail. Club Fed. Not state jail. Don't send me to Clinton Green.
That's how you know she got a couple dollars. She said 50. That ain't no money. 100. Nah.
Nah, I don't got no money.
She said a bill. Yeah. Well, don't come running up on her. We send you to jail.
I am broke.
Nah, I mean like not even a prison, like a city jail, like Rikers.
Like Rikers?
Yeah.
I'm not going to Rikers. I've never been to Rikers. I've never did a visit over there, but I know like 6 COs over there, and they hate it every day. Like I wouldn't do it.
I've never did a visit either. I know probably about maybe 100 people that's been there.
I mean, yeah, every other person you know that did something at Rikers.
Yeah.
Especially growing up in Harlem the way we did, but yeah.
I always thought Rikers was like somewhere far. I didn't know it was like between the Bronx and Queens.
I was right there.
I never knew that till like a couple years ago, literally.
It's right there, and it's the shithole it's always been. I just finished reading this book, Assata, the autobiography of Assata Shakur. You know who Assata Shakur is?
Yeah.
But she was on Rikers, and this is back in the 70s, and she described it as the same shithole it is today, and they should close it.
If they close it,
what are they gonna do with the people?
I mean, they'll obviously open up different facilities across the city that
right
will have a smaller population,
right,
which might work.
We'll see where they're gonna place these jails, but
that's the thing. The people in the
they'll
neighborhoods,
stop, like decriminalizing some of the petty shit you go to jail for.
But I think they started. Yeah.
Oh, they should. I just saw something on New York One about. I think it was a proposal to the MTA about people who hop the train. So the MTA was like, we want them locked up. And the mayor's like, he said something like, he doesn't want people to get away with it, but he doesn't want to put them in jail for it.
Yeah, because it's not that serious to go to jail. You're going to put this dude to hop the train because he's late for work and his Metro card wasn't working.
So he said, like, if you had like offenses against you, or you were a danger to society, then they'll put you in jail. But just not like little Poppy from down the street ain't had no money, hop the train.
Yeah.
But I swipe every kid who needs a swipe.
Be careful.
Why? It's not a crime. You can swipe them.
You can swipe people?
You can't sell a swipe, but you can swipe people.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't sell it. You can't be like, give me $1.
Give me $1 for it. Yeah. No, you can't do that, but you can swipe them.
Yeah, I'm not swiping nobody. If you ain't got a buck, you better drop that shit on the floor. All you gotta do is drop the buck on the floor and act like, be like, oh man, I left my $1. I'm taking it.
You're crazy.
I wouldn't want to send nobody to jail for hopping a train. That's so stupid. Or smoking a joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you're walking down the street, somebody smoking like a low joint, taking a couple pulls and throw it away. Like, it's a little tiny bit of marijuana.
I just think it should be some type of rules about it. Like, you shouldn't go to jail for smoking the joint. It should definitely be legal. But you can't be in a park where the kids are just rolling up. Like,
that's different.
It has to be some levels to this. But
this ain't it ain't like the 90s. The 90s, niggas was rolling up in the park at any given moment.
We were also scared to death in the 90s too. You wasn't going to Central Park at night. You wasn't. It was rough out here.
You had to be really thorough to go to Central Park at night back then.
You had to be thorough to walk through Morningside Park back then.
Yeah.
Fucking St. Nick Park.
Shit.
140th
and Lenox Park. They call it the danger zone for a motherfucking reason.
Shit.
That shit was, you walk through there, if niggas ain't recognize you, niggas will fuck you up for no reason.
Exactly. It was crazy back then. We survived.
we definitely survived the era. And people always like, y'all always talking about the 90s.
Because the shit was crazy.
But shit was different.
Shit was different.
It was blocks you could not walk through. Niggas would beat you up for no reason. Not because they want to take nothing from you. Just don't come through here, bitch.
Girls will jump you. It was just horrible. It was bad.
Shout out to 114th between 7th and 8th. I'm going to tell you right now.
I grew up on 113th between 7th and 8th. I know mad people on 114th. Well, not anymore. They kicked everybody out. But shout out to 114th.
I'm not. I'll shout them out, but not for a good reason. I'm just going to say.
That's my people's over there.
This Cash, I'm SHAR peoples. I don't know if y'all still out there like that. But I know that was the only block that had a scaffold for the whole year. Like, usually like from the middle of the block until you got to like 8th, it was a scaffold.
Shout out to everybody who went to Watley. Not me. My sister did. But all that. Yeah.
Watley was a tough. There was some tough schools.
There was some tough. Yeah.
Brandeis was very tough.
Brandeis was tough. King was tough.
Yeah. You could get Flying King though. If you knew the right people in King, you could get a pass. Park West was tough.
I don't think it's any tough schools like that anymore. I think that's a good thing, though. Do you think the schools are still bad? Because they split all of them up. You got like my nephew, he graduated from the Watley building, but he didn't go to Watley. He went to, it was called FDA 2. It was on like the top floor. But I don't think it's any more like just badass high schools. It could be.
Nah. And you know, me being affiliated with some of the people that work in school buildings. Yeah. I think they broke the tough schools are like the suspension sites for like the special ed high schools. They got a couple special ed high schools that are still pretty rough because they house all the district's, you know, special ed kids, and those kids are what they it goes up to like 21 years old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like Manhattan High School. Like I went to see somebody over there last year, and the kids are huge. I wouldn't work there.
These kids definitely don't look like the kids when we were growing up.
I don't know. We had some tough looking. We had some rough looking kids back then too. But some of them were they were so grown at the same time. They just wasn't doing stupid, dumb shit. Like they was.
I think these kids look like grown men and grown women and
doing dumb shit.
They look dumb. They look crazy out here. It's something in the water. The kids are all big.
Would you work in a school with those kind of kids? Like, would you feel fulfillment like Michelle Pfeiffer in Dangerous Minds type shit?
You're gonna ask me if I'm gonna feel like Michelle Pfeiffer.
Not because she's a white woman.
Great White Hope. I hate all those movies. I do. Why? Fucking Great White Hope. I hate them. And what was the other one with the fucking football player in the white family? I know that was a true story.
Okay. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
All right. What about?
I don't like those fucking Save the Black kids. Sorry, fucking Sunset Park was classic, but I hate those types of fucking movies. I just do.
Yo, who the hell was the person in Sunset Park? Was it Rhea Perlman from Cheers?
Rhea fucking Perlman from Cheers.
She's like 5'2", right?
Saving Fredro and the crew. I cannot.
When Drake said that shit, feeling like Fredro starred his yellow bubble goose or shit. Yeah, you're awesome. You know your shit. We got like 10 more minutes left. Let's just go straight 90s, man. Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Damn, you're dating us. I'm fucking old as shit. But go ahead.
No, we're seasoned.
I guess.
What's your favorite cartoon from the 90s?
I didn't like cartoons.
What?
I don't.
What did you like? Okay, what did you like in the 90s period? What was one of your favorite things? Like, were you into like comic books, being outside? Or was that like the boys era? Bras?
90s was high school, right? I don't know. Rap music, Mace, Jay-Z.
Yeah?
Diddy, all that.
All that?
All the Bad Boy, all that.
Take that?
Take that. Fucking North Face coats.
Ooh, I seen a couple people with North Face coats now.
North Face,
and I was jealous. I was like, yo, this is
JanSport book bags. And
taking the strings.
Fucking sandwiches were $1 at the corner store.
You could still, early 90s, you could still take food stamps to the Chinese place.
Food stamps.
I don't know if you know about food stamps. I'm just saying, me, I was really poor. I grew up really poor.
I know about food stamps. I grew up in Harlem. What are you talking about?
I was taking them shits to the Chinese place.
Of course. It came in the book.
That's a fact. Let me get a 60-cent rice by itself. One duck sauce.
Are French fries still $1 from the Chinese?
I don't know if you could buy French fries Dolo anymore, honestly.
Oh, right. It's not even like on the fucking
I don't even think it's like an appetizer. Like,
yeah.
You know what? That's I'm going to check that out next time I go to the Chinese place.
$1 fries?
$1 fries.
$1 fries.
It got to be $1.50 now, though. It got to be $1.50.
Remember Spice Ham? Is that still a thing?
Yo, Spice Ham was like almost like a new thing.
Yo, I was at work talking to these people at work, and they never heard of Spice Ham.
She's talking about white people.
I hate you. And I'm like, you know, they said, is it like Spam? I'm like, no, it's Spice Ham. Like, they had no fucking clue.
That's pretty smart to put together spiced and ham and get Spam, though.
Yeah, I guess. I'd never done it before. I was like, no, it's like a deli meat?
Yeah, it was spiced ham.
It's spiced ham and cheese, and you got it on the Hero for $1.
And it was the greatest. It was one of the greatest things ever. If I was hungry, I would eat spiced ham right now. Just because we talked about it, I would ask for it.
They still sell spiced ham?
If they don't,
when last time you went and asked for some spiced ham? It's probably discontinued. They probably tried to kill us back in the 90s, all that shit we used to eat.
Yeah, we look good. Well, at least you do. But they got spicy turkey. I had that recently. Somebody had ordered me a spicy turkey. I know they don't
sell no spice ham.
I'm pretty sure. No, if we walk up to the hood right now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna find some spice ham. You know what? That's gonna be our experiment. You can't see this, but after this, we're gonna go find some spice ham, and I want just $1 worth.
I'm with it.
And we're gonna check it out.
I'm with it.
Spice ham, damn.
Spice ham in a fucking tropical fantasy.
Tropical fantasy.
We're probably gonna fucking get cancer. Like, I'm just saying. Think of all the shit we used to eat back in this day.
Speak for yourself.
But all that shit, fucking quarter waters and all that, like,
but
we was straight up trying to kill us back then.
We was young eating it though.
But if you had kids, would you give it to them now? No.
But because it's too many alternatives, and then we know that we're more knowledgeable. But as kids, shit good. We was drinking quarter waters that was packed full of sugar. But you know what? It quenched that thirst and it kept you outside all day.
It was everything.
Tropical, like you said,
the grape one, the grape quarter water.
If you get that blue one on the right day, that blue thing on the right day, and it was just cold enough, it was good. If you had a couple dollars, the tropical punch joints used to be on sale. Like they'd be like, if you was in the right store, it'd be like
Hawaiian punch.
No, the tropical punch. The regular juices, the cartons, you get them 2 for $1.
Oh, they still sell that.
Not 2 for $1 though.
Not 2 for $1. Sometimes you can get them for like $5, 3 for $5.
Oh, so it's close.
It's close. They still sell that.
We play
and
ball.
the Minute Maid juices, they still sell that.
Minute Maid was a delicacy.
Now it's regular shit. Yeah.
Now Minute Maid is great. Minute Maid is crack. I'm gonna say that right now. Minute Maid is crack. Even all Minute Maids are crack. Even the supermarket flavor joint, like the joint with the A on it, like if it was associated and had a big A on it, Super A or whatever.
Associated.
Yeah, they had some good juice. Damn, we going into the whole shit.
I mean, that's one thing I do miss about the 90s, and that's one thing I do miss about living in Harlem. Because
the prices?
Yeah, the prices and things that you could just get.
Access to, right?
Access. It's like, where I live now, I just can't.
Being you both, I think we both we moved on.
I tried coming back to Harlem. I looked at the prices and I said, well, maybe not. Shit.
I mean, I can holler at my mom. She'll rent you a room.
No.
You can have my own room.
I should never left. Never make decisions on emotion. You regret it every time.
You want to?
Nope. Not at all.
Part two. Part two coming soon.
Yeah, not at all. Just don't do that.
We got a couple more minutes. We went from rape until expectations, until jail time, into the 90s. This is why I love Kash 101 series, because it's so personal.
Tell us something personal, Kash.
You gonna do that?
Yeah. It's your people. It's your friends. It's your listeners.
Half of them motherfuckers just listen to be nosy. I give you something.
All
right. So I do have a job. I do have a day job, and I was sitting there today, and my phone is blinking and shit, but it wasn't a text message, so it had to be like a Facebook thing, and I haven't been on Facebook or social media in a week, and it was a DM from a person I used to deal with a long time ago.
Those things pop up.
Yeah, and she said she had a dream about me.
That's the G.
Yeah.
That's the G.
And I was like, what the fuck are you, like, okay, what kind of dream was it? And she said it was like very inappropriate for her situation. And I entertained it the whole day just to get the hours by, like.
Might as well, ain't shit to do.
Yeah, it wasn't shit to do. It was a quiet day, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. And then as you start to talk to a person from your past, that things went off on the wrong note sometime.
Yeah.
You start to realize why it went off that way.
Yeah.
Because people don't change that much.
People are who they are.
You know, and me too. Like, I'm still very childish in my ways and immature. I think I've grown to not expect things from people and to not judge people right off the bat. You know, you give people the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, and I was just like, wow, this is weird, but this is funny. You know what? This is disturbing.
Why disturbing?
Because we went off on such a I won't say bad note, but like a weird note that it was like, why? After all this time and all this stuff.
And this is all through a DM?
Yeah. Because I don't have the number. You know, it was like, you know. She cool, though, but it was just, so, you know. So the personal thing about me, I don't really hold grudges, but I kind of, I hold on to memories. Like, what's the saying? Forgive, but don't forget.
Absolutely.
I'm a firm believer in that.
Absolutely.
I get over shit in a month, because if it's not important to me, it's like it's not going to bother me. After a while, I'll definitely get over it. But I won't forget shit. And if I do forget,
I have to learn that, because I won't talk to you for fucking years. Like, I just won't.
I can do that, but I remember, like, if there were good times also, I'll remember the good times to say, you know what, we did have some fun. You know, you could blame everything on, we were young, we made mistakes. You know, people grow, but when they show themselves and it's still the same person, it's kind of like, yeah.
Absolutely.
You know,
But people don't change that much. They try to. I think you are who you are. Like, you inherently, that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? Now, you tailor yourself to fit around a certain person or something like that. But you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, if you meet a person and you know that their energy doesn't mesh with yours, their spirit isn't right, it's never going to change.
Right.
Because that's their spirit.
Their spirit is kind of like the skeleton, like it's makeup. It's the genetic makeup. I don't know genetic, but you know, it's the makeup of their mind. Like I'm silly. I'm probably gonna be silly forever, you know. But there's times I don't like to joke at all. But if it's, you know, if things are okay, if everything's going, I like to be silly. I like to laugh. I like to smile. I'd rather do that than be out there trying to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So,
somebody be like, "Oh, you immature." Nah, I like to laugh. That's all.
And some people, maybe, like, some people won't want to deal with that. Some people are too serious all the time. And
this is why I'm going to marry SHAR in 10 years.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's give it 5. I forgot we getting up there. Okay.
I hate you.
Kash 101 series. I want to thank my guest tonight, SHAR, a.k.a. Mimi, for coming through and chatting it up with me. She'll be back. I guarantee this.
I'm not that interested. But this was fun. Thank you.
That's what she said.
Oh, God.
I think she's very interesting. We're going to finish this bottle and we're going to talk some more, but you won't see it. And we're on a spiced ham mission tonight.
Spice ham.
Spice ham. TSN Radio, the show about nothing but yet about everything. I go by the name of Kash with a motherfucking K. Check us out whenever we upload shit, because it's a podcast, not a radio station. Peace.